Where was his home actually? Isn't there something that shows? Yeah, right. Teddy's workshop. We also, oh yeah, we also got to do the laundromat. We need that uniform. So let's do that first. We have to pass up the workshop, let's be honest. We got this. Pile of gears. Why is there a pile of gears? Oh. Apply some brass polish to auto. Hold still for me. Be my guest. That's enough for now. You're spick and span. Maybe I need some more later. We'll see, but I was pretty thorough. I think you'll be nice and shiny for a good long while. Workbench. Optimistic. Not bad. Into the mechanical bird. Let's begin. Don't worry, Siegfried. Mr. Teddy knows what he's doing. Just look at me. Repair the bird with loop. Why is... You are meticulous. Repair the bird with lubricant, paying particular attention to the details. 2 cogs. The lubricant made the job a good sight easier. By my lights, I've done it. This little fellow will return to the skies in no time. Oh, and what's this in the mail compartment? The bird was carrying a poem addressed to Tessica. Bully for you, little fellow. I'll see about delivering the poem on your behalf. Come along, Otto. Let's go and release the bird in the exact place we found him. That way, he should at least return to his backup navigation pattern. Precisely. Now he's in top shape. He'll be able to find his way back to the local office of the Royal Mail Service. Huzzah! Is that the right expression, Teddy? That's nice. Let's look at Otto's apartment. The aesthetic resonator coil. I'm not entirely sure what this one does, but it's a bit eerie. Wait, what did we give them? Science favorite or curious? They didn't say it was eerie. I feel must be something before. Stellar work as always. That's a relief. You don't get to make such companions every day, so I ought to exercise great caution with digging into its inner. Step away. Wish I would have told us. Oh, we're also eerie about this. That's the poem. And the key. And we still can't see Otto's like we did earlier, which is fine. Let's go. The other, can't tell. Laundromat. Dolores. Anything here that we can find? Let's talk to Dolores then. I don't see any gears. Dwarf tailoring costs extra, and it'll be more again for those fancy appliances. The tiny slip of fabric is caught in the gears, and like it's not, you'll end up standing naked in the street. That's a typical how do you do from Dolores. She's hard as hobnails, even with her top customers. And a good day to you too, madam. Are you gonna tell me your business, or do you come here to admire my looks? I'm actually here to pick something up, a police uniform. I see it right there on the rack. Smiley sent me. Here, pick it up, are you? Funny, we skipped the part about my payment. I believe Marty intends to settle that herself. I'm sorry to say that Marty's promises, second-hand no less, aren't something I can deposit at the bank. Isn't that the truth? But you do me a little favor, and it's yours. Go and fetch some lye from the apothecary. I'll be no more than a shilling. Go on. I'll press the garments for you. 15. In the meantime, agree. Alright, I'll fetch the lye for you. Not that I have much extra time. Time or not, Mr. Dwarf. As long as it gets done, you get your police uniform. They already just gonna have us going back and forth. I'm doing the Red Lotus last. So apothecary is, that's not it. Nope. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. Let's see, where is... There we go. Place we just left. Try to make this quick. Is he still in the back? Nope. Ask the purchase lye. I don't suppose you got any lye in stock. This will do. Purchase it. I'll take a shilling's worth. No problem. There you go. I don't suppose you'll be willing to pour another flask of leaded. Wait. What? Sorry, but customers can only get one flask every week. Fair enough. Can't take any chance with that kind of product. Quite. Well, Garden, I best be getting on. Nice chatting with you as always. Of course, sir. They're gonna come in here and ransack his place. I don't know, he still kind of looks dull. One step closer, we can get the uniform. And then yeah, there we go. Alright. Laundry. Alright, there we go. Dolores. That I do. Fair trade then. Not a lot of call for dwarf police uniforms. Good day. I can put this on back at the workshop. I better use my mirror to make sure it fits. Now, what's question? Werewolf hunter. Search the lead on side. Yeah, we can do that without. We can technically do that without the uniform first. Yeah, rubber rolls here. Dante shop, old stop, sword gate. Look at. Oh, that's not good. Policeman. Damn. code check? It's fine. Little brown. Well, Clementine first. It's Clem, the or reliable, a good bartender and better arm wrestler. Clementine. Theodore, the usual. I wasn't going to, but you forced me to it. Just one, mind. I'm on the hunt. The hunt, right. Funny how the other rat catchers get by with only a net and some tongs. But just look at how you're knitted out. Guns, tools, fancy goggles. Must be some right big rats out there. I'm a monster hunter, Clem, not a rat catcher. Although I have been known to hunt rats on the side, of course. Oh, I see. Makes you high and mighty then. Big monster hunter, I. Never mind, Clem. Perhaps I'll see you at the bounties after the bounty's paid. By the by, did you hear that tenements finally got their heat back? Must have been some smart engineering work that did. Of that I have no doubt. Good day now. Oh, that's cool. Brony. Lefty. If it isn't the terror of Red Lantern Lane, what's news, Redgrave? How are you, we auto buddy? I'm very well, thank you for asking. You keep this rapscallion in line, Otto? Aye. I've heard something out of work that's come to pass around here lately. Oh, that poor lassie didn't know what happened to London town these days. I see you'll be fine. You're as cool as a glacier, Lefty. True enough, but kinda you to say. You wouldn't know who would do such a thing, would you? Nay, I'd run with some rough company now and then, but nay outright monster, you're certain of that. Might never know a monster until you see it do something monstrous. Well, I know a bloke named Pancho, which was a bit of monster for the bobbins caught up with him. Had a steam gurney fast and polished steel, wore a cannon like yours. Sounds like a right tosser. Wisdom with them when they caught him and gunned him down, but couldn't catch me. Heard tell they couldn't catch me any day but let me go. Out of kindness, I suppose. Out of being lazy fights who couldn't caught it if they was trying, unless the caught was a bigger, lazier fowl. Fool. Anyway, there must be something better to talk about. Inform her about the Dockhounds bootlegging operation. Ran into something odd on one of my jobs. Could you believe these sneaky duckhounds built a distillery, and not a small one, down in the sewers? And to power it, they were flicking steam from poor Timmins folk. I believe anything of that lot. Don't think of one of them's even seen the inside of a church. If they did, they like as not catch on fire. But didn't I hear you used to work with them? Nay. Used to work with old Molly back in me bullfrog days, but that was before all the mechanical arms and feet and faces nonsense. No offense. Too bad they can't fix them up with some mechanical brains. That'll be an improvement for sure. I'm keeping the bills paid barely, but I've got a wee bit of werewolf reckoning lined up. That'll keep me and Otto in field and fish and chips for a while. I don't need to tell you to mind yourself, yeah? Good. I prefer to do my scrapping at the tables these days. Or not at all. I built for speed, not pummeling. Still, carrying that old can around with you, I see. I am. I'll stop anything short of a locomotive at full steam. And if it misfires, you can always club them to death. Think I'll leave you to it, Lefty. Good to see you, though. Aye, you too, Redgrave. Keep them in line, Otto. Let's go to the Velvet Rose. It has. Where is? Hmm. Pensive woman. Wait, is that? Look at. Lost in her thoughts, she hardly notices my appearance. Oh, it is. Oh, hello. My name is Beatrix Aguirre. You can call me B. Call me B. B if you like. If it suits you. You look like you have strong arms, or strong armor at any rate. Stick to business. Name Steady Redgrave. I'm looking for a fellow about the name of Sykes. Tall, rangy chap, an Irishman like me. Where does he find the girls here? I know Mr. Sykes. I know him better than any girl here. What does a one-armed, one-legged dwarf want with him? I understand he's in some trouble, hoping to get to him before the conquerors. Oh, this is cool. So, nah, not worth it. Yeah, I heard those dirty flatfoots want him for murder, they said. You sound skeptical. Fancy word that. No, not skeptical. I know he's innocent. Maybe he wasn't born noble, but Sykes is twice the man as any of those slummers you get around here. Gentlemen, they call themselves. More like a lousy coat and tails. If Sykes is innocent, perhaps we should let him be. Hush that noise, Otto. I believe you, Beatrice. Well, what could I find? Where could I find him? He's done the smart thing for once and locked himself away in the containment zone. Sykes is always very careful not to hurt anyone during the full moon, but more than that, it's the one place the Bobbies won't mess with him on account of they don't like getting their limbs ripped off. Much obliged, Miss Beatrice. You're going in there? Your funeral, I suppose. If you do see him, give him my regards, will you not? Give you my regards, won't you? From Beatrice. That's Beatrix. My warmest regards. I better get to the zone before the Bobbies do. It's probably the best hiding place in London, but a smart copper could still sniff him out no matter the danger. We gotta switch clothes. Can we take the cider bottle? Bottle. Oh my god. A fine bottle of nature's liquid bounties. But I better leave it be. It might have been doused with the psychedelic agent. Let's leave. The police are already there. Police uniform. Clear this out. Go back to where I don't even remember where you found the bird. Go to Beggar's Lane. Map. His home is here. Travel. Let's go look at ourselves in the mirror. into the workshop. Alright, to the mirror we go. Put it on. Fits me like a glove. Okay. Red liner lane. And then we have to go back to the containment zone that we have never been in, which is crazy. Please don't be the aggravating policeman. And it is. What do you... Oh, officer, actually, I don't seem to recognize you. Maybe you're from another precinct? Yeah, I wager you're from another precinct. But peas in a pot, these two, Kipling and Augury. Ingrates of their own, double the headache when they work together. I think you've gotten yourself turned around here, Cove. We're holding up this end today. Yeah, we're holding up this end. Me and Officer Kipling have it all under control. Is that an echo or am I just losing my mind? Listen, you look like you're doing a fine job, but I've been asked to double check security on the inside. See if you're so if you kindly make a pass. Oh, we did the 3, we needed the 3. I? Very well. Better your neck than mine, but keep a sharp eye out, lad. These werewolf types can be dangerous in their human forms as well. Then I've also heard it's rumored that some of them turned early. Any road, make a path for the man, Ogilvy. Oh, yeah. What Sergeant Kipling said, go ahead then and be careful. I will take your advice, officers. We will take your advice, officers. Well, I'm glad that's done. What a couple of jotterheads. Wait, was one a centaur? I need to fire it down first. There's a circuit box nearby. Take a closer look at the circuit box. Try to open. Oh, that sucks. Blood and thunder. Feels like I sprained my thumb, but I got it open anyway, and it should only take a moment to disable the circuit. Inside the set of breakers powering the electrical fence. Pull the purple wire. Nothing to it. Alright. Now I can slip inside of that gap in the board. After going in, there's no sense in turning back. Do I have everything I need? Gun, tranquilizer, and gumptions. What else do a hunter want? Let's go. No time like the present. The containment zone. A secure camp where werewolves can volunteer to be segregated among the time of the full moon. The stink of the place announces itself well in advance. Those who confine themselves here must sleep on the floor of broken cobbles and choose from a filthy caravan roof, a rusty cage, or a fortified cell. The perimeter fence provides provides a barrier between those preparing to transform inside and the potential for a civilian massacre outside. London has been down the road many a time, and as for yourself, you've faced a werewolf one-on-one, but never a whole host of them. The possibility of an early transformation must be accounted for, and the gun across your back is only a small comfort. Luckily, it's loaded and ready to fire. Fire pot. Despite the rancid vapor of oil and industrial waste, this humble fire pot is a vagabond's best friend and closer to a hearth as he'll ever be. Ready tents. Here's a convenient place to change out of my copper. Shed it. Shed the uniform. Back to business. Perfect. Tower or something. Cages. Whoever stacked these cages didn't bother to align them. Why are there so many empty cages? We've come a long way since the outbreak of 62. A scientist called Slavanka poisoned up the London water supply, turning the hordes of Londoners to mutilated werewolves. Oh wow. I have no stored memory of such a time. It was Alfred Otto. I barely came out alive. Save. Glimmer? Pick up the coins. Ooh. Top of crate. An empty crate marked fragile. What delicate items were inside? Huh. This is interesting. Knew it wasn't that bad. Or that big, but still. Hunched woman? Oh, we should have got meat. This poor deer is having a rough of it. She looks up at me through a musty tangle of hair. It's not even dark yet. Judging by those tuftles of hair, I say we're seeing an early transfer. Check on her well-being. They're treating you all right in there. They treat me like a beast, but I came to the zone on my own accord. Ask about Sykes. Do you happen to know Mr. Sykes? Sorry, but I haven't had the opportunity to make any friends in here. With the daylight failing and the moon keenly rising, I imagine she's quite preoccupied. I'm not teasing her. Arrogant prisoner? What was that, Otto? I will not participate in this enterprise. Is that a touch of rebellion I'm hearing? Fascinating. I don't know what you mean. You are failing to consider Mr. Sykes' inherent value as an intelligent entity. I will not participate in his abduction. An automaton empathy for his fellow sentient being has outstripped my own, makes a dwarf think. Explain yourself. I am a monster hunter, Otto. This is my vocation, as you very well know, and Mr. Sykes is a werewolf. Because of their feral nature, werewolves have certain limitations on their rights. They're not full citizens like you and like I am. Oh, I stumble a bit there. You are conceding that although Mr. Sykes is a sentient being, you have chosen to violate his innate human rights. Send him home with so either way we have to send him home. You've made a strong point about Mr. Sykes, and I will take it under advisement. But I can't have anyone naysaying me in the middle of a job. Why don't you head back to the workshop for now, and I'll see you later? Yes, that is a reasonable compromise. Still, I wonder if I'm going too far with this indeed. You are. Tranquilizers in the chamber. Better keep my trigger finger at the ready. Address him cordially. Mr. Sykes, I presume. Yes, I'm Sykes, although I don't quite feel like myself at the moment. Just a moment. Can I talk out into someone behind? Can't talk out into someone behind bars. Steady hands with the padlock, I see. You better explain yourself. Tell him what Molly wants. We're not gonna lie. I'm taking you to fight for Molly O'Malley. That's gotta be sitting there and waiting for the Met to hold up on you, yeah? The Met? What in place are you talking about, Cove? Does he truly not know? The Bobbies want you under suspicion of being the Curtisan killer. What slander is this? I've done nothing. Guilty or innocent makes no difference to me. I'm just doing a job. So you're moving me to another cage where I'm going to fight for my life and be in some kind of blood sport instead of being before a judge? I suppose that the end will be quicker this way, and you and your friends make a load off middle of 10. Right to the point, this chap. Does it still well in your stomach, you stubby little man, drugging and kidnapping people for a few quid? Man, this is... ugh. Ignore that. He'll say anything to avoid. You know what? Free him. The hangman. Oh, we got the iron. Thank you. Alright, if I'm ever to look at myself in the mirror again, or at my automaton, I suppose I should let you go. It's clearly the right thing to do. What a letdown. An inopportune moment to grow a conscience, if you ask me. This is going to cost me. I expect nothing less from a fellow Irishman. Thank you, kind sir. We sized each other up as he stepped out of the cell, but then I saw the reflection of something menacing in his haunted eyes. Without a word, he wrapped it into the pooling shadows. Menacing? I really hope he's not the Curtisan killer. I really hope he's not the killer. In his place was a hulking minotaur. In his place... Wait, what? In his place was a hulking minotaur with a mechanical eye, leering down at me with a look of pure contempt. Damn it all, but you're a nuisance, Redgrave. Freaking Jimmy. On top of your shenanigans at the pump house, you've gone and lost our prey. Thanks for stating the obvious. Any road, the fine work you did over at the pump house certainly didn't go unnoticed. Molly's now seeking compensation for your antics, and I've come to claim those couple of pounds. No, just pay it. Pay the fine. Don't get cheeky, Redgrave. You'll be thankful you still have the melon of yours on your shoulders. What are you doing here? I suspected you would show weakness at the crucial moment. Molly pays me to prevent this sort of spineless indecision. Now I must escort Sykes myself, all the way to Braxton County, no less. Braxton County? That's rather far upriver. Nothing much is there apart from the Braxton Manor. Aye, Miss Molly needs our moonsick friend for a high society soiree on the manor. I'm sure he'll be some sort of entertainment for the evening. The dandies have quite peculiar taste nowadays, but I really must be going if I aim to catch him. There goes Molly's hatchet man, loyal as they come. Knowing Jimmy, he'll catch up to Sykes sooner or later. Oh. Help him or follow him to learn what Molly is planning. What did we choose for him? We chose impulse. What's highest? Analysis is first. highest. Empathy is next though. We wanna I wanna know what Molly is planning, but I also wanna help him. Let's help him. Jimmy isn't the kind of cove to let his charge escape. Once Jimmy catches them, Sykes will be in a deal of trouble. And Molly will be upset that, well, she's gonna find out what we did. Then I better follow and see if I can liberate poor Sykes. This is a black business. I need to go after Jimmy, even if it takes me all the way to Braxton Manor. I must know what Miss Miney is planning. Oh. She is up to something. This is crazy. You're still in London, though